The surgeon will see you now. Benzo is taking his talents stateside, and this Saturday, the 27th of June, the Olympic silver medalist Ben Whittaker is making his highly anticipated US Matchroom debut at the Barclays Centre in Brooklyn, New York. He's stepping straight into a massive high-profile Zayas Sharon Boots Ennis undercard. Ben is defending his WBC silver light heavyweight title against a tough American veteran, Richard Popeye Rivera. Forget the Ben Whittaker of old, with his bizarre injury-forced draw against Liam Cameron in late 2024. Since joining Matchroom, Whittaker has shown his intention in the light heavyweight division. His recent run has been all about building momentum and demonstrating his genuine fight-ending power, alongside those viral showboating moments we know him for. In his promotional debut for Matchroom against Benjamin Gavazzi, Whittaker captured the vacant WBC silver title in absolutely devastating fashion. He dropped Gavazzi twice and forced the count. And then carrying on the trend of his ring walks lasting longer than his fights, the surgeon was just as clinical against Brian Suarez back in Liverpool in April this year, backing up his power by flooring the dangerous Argentine with a massive heavy right hand to the head to secure yet another brutal knockout in the first round. These back-to-back knockout performances, though, have proved that Whittaker isn't just a TikTok sensation. These new fundamentals under trainer Andy Lee are matching up to the style as well. Following up that wake-up call of the first Cameron fight, Ben relocated to Dublin in Ireland, seeking an escape from the UK noise, where simple tasks just like going to the supermarket turned into a frenzy of camera phones and selfies. So moving his camp and country provided that layer of anonymity for Ben, allowing him to quietly absorb Andy Lee's elite Kronk mindset. Under Andy Lee, the goal isn't just to accumulate those showboat reels, though, or coast through rounds and fights. Whilst Andy Lee has managed to preserve Ben's natural flair in the ring, he has heavily dialed into those sit-on punches and those heavy right hands that Ben possesses. Ben's also recently said that the old version of him probably would have dragged out fights to play around with his opponent, but this new Andy Lee mentality is simple. If the levels are different, get them out of that ring early. And Saturday represents a really great step up in opponent once more for Ben. Richard Popeye Rivera boasts an impressive 27-2 record, with 20 of those coming by knockouts, and his only notable defeat came in highly competitive fights, including a closely fought cruiserweight battle against former world champion Badou Jack, that actually many felt that Rivera actually won. Popeye standing at 6 foot compared to Ben's rangy 6'3" frame. Rivera brings heavy hands as well in an awkward high pressure style. If Ben potentially gets too lazy or spends too much time posing, Rivera has the durability and that veteran savvy to make it a long, grueling night for the surgeon. Lately, though, Whittaker has managed to inject that real venom into his counters. As seen against Gavazzi and Suarez, he isn't just slipping and dancing away anymore. He's slipping and returning heavy, short right hands and crisp hooks. If Whittaker can catch Rivera coming in during the first few rounds, it probably alters how Rivera may approach the fight, even if it lasts that long. And whilst Whittaker's flashiness has divided the British boxing traditionalists, his boxing persona is tailor-made for the American market. The US audience has a massive appreciation for that theatrics of boxing, and Whittaker's matrix-style head movement, one-legged dancing, and post-punch spin moves channel that golden era of the likes of the showmanship of Prince Naseem Hamed's, mixed with that modern, unapologetic charisma of the US stars like Teofimo Lopez or Ryan Garcia. He is an entertainer who understands that boxing is show business, and the American stage is built for exactly that kind of theatre. If Whittaker can get past Rivera convincingly, the sky's the limit at light heavyweight for him. He already possesses the physical tools and elite amateur pedigree. He's got exceptional reflexes and a 75-inch reach, and he's ever improving power and speed to sit comfortably at the top of the table of a stacked division. The WBC silver belt places him on a direct path towards a mandatory world title shot, but the expectations on his shoulders are monumental, though, with Eddie Hearn stating that Matchroom will have completely failed if they don't guide Whittaker to a world championship title. Eddie Hearn believes that within 18 months, the only competitive levels left for Whittaker at light heavy will be absolute top elite names, with the likes of David Benavidez, Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, those being mentioned. But a big win this Saturday will put the light heavyweight division on notice and show that his substance certainly matches up to the style. What do you expect to see on Saturday, though, and how far do you think Ben Whittaker can go? Let us know in the comments below.